This time on Quest for the Opens, I get a little too familiar, charming your snake, take on an impossible golf course, and get reminded how tough this game really is. Hey everybody, welcome back to Quest for the Opens. That is right, we have added an S this year because I'm going to try and qualify for 2 major championships. So I can enter qualifying for the Open, but I can also enter qualifying for the US Open, which I didn't really understand until last year when some other US-based influencer, golfer, content people started to qualify through first stage. And I thought, why not expand the series? Why not take this international? And in this video I'm going to be taking on my US Open qualifying course, which is the Copperhead Course at Innisbrook. Got myself here, got Sam, got Kieran, and what I wanted to do is take on this course and see how I compare to the pros who qualified through that venue last year. But I don't know the qualifying scores. These guys do, but with all my comps last year I was really good at staying in the moment, trusting the process, and not really chasing specific score goals. So I'm going to be going out very early tomorrow morning, taking on one of the hardest golf courses on the PGA Tour and seeing how I get on. I mean, we managed to get through regional qualifying last year, which was great. Final qualifying, I didn't really do myself justice. I went into it with maybe slightly the wrong mindset, like I maybe didn't quite belong, didn't fully believe in myself during final qualifying. So hopefully this year we can go one step further in either the US or the Open Championship. The format of the series is going to be the same. You know, we're going to have episodes throughout the year. We're going to be taking on professional events, really testing myself, improving my game where possible, and then passing on that knowledge and that information to you guys so you can also improve. The format is the same, but we've just expanded it. We're taking it international. I'm going to try and get fitter this year. We've just been running up an Osprey trail. What is this called? Do we know this place? Where we met a bald eagle, bees, walkers, sand.
Yes, a lot of
Sand. Okay, let's head over to Innisbrook. Right, is this all going to fall out?
Maybe.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
You don't look ready.
Well, I am, yeah. I'm ready.
If anything falls...
Yeah, I can move quick. Whoa!
Not too bad. Apparently the room we're staying in is overlooking the first hole, first green. He did say 2 rooms, didn't he? So I guess we're sharing. I hope there's a couple of single beds in there. Oh, someone's going to be getting very close together, and it's not me.
Well, it's like The Shining.
I reckon that's 100 metres.
How scary is that? We got a kitchen. Yes. Nice. Oh, you lucky boys. Nice bathroom. Okay, here it is, first hole. So tomorrow we're going to be out there taking on the Copperhead, taking on the snake pit, wrestling, charming. Snake charming? Going to be charming the snake. I'm going to be charming your snake. Well, maybe I'm a little bit more tired than I thought. That drive over. Oh my word. Right. I tell you, this running stuff, it's not good for you. It's not good for you. Alright, we have just had, I think, the most food a human has ever consumed. And to go over the course strategy right now was a mistake. Copperhead looks, unfortunately, is going to be a driver's golf course, and that's kind of an area of the game that I'm struggling with at the moment. So unfortunately the end of last year did my kind of shoulder, and it's still not right, still can't swing fully. I really need to get this sorted within the next month or so. But for now, I'm just kind of struggling and managing through. However, 7,000 yards, playing off the same tees that they did in the US Open qualifying, trying to, I presume, shoot under par, is going to be a tricky ask, I think. But the quest for the Opens this year, I mean, it's obviously US Open, it is the Open qualifying, that's what we're going for. But we are going to be playing in other professional events across the year up until July, over here in the States, but also back home. And my goals really haven't changed too much from last year. It's trusting the process. It's really delving into that a lot more, trying to better my mental game and my technical game. I want to win at least one-day event, but I also want to win a 2-day event. It's something which I've not done before as a pro, and it would really, I think, show that I have a little bit of consistency over multiple rounds, not just one. And those are my main overarching goals really for the year. I mean, I've got some more personal ones about, you know, getting fitter, and there's things I want to do within my game, but we can touch upon them in individual videos. I don't need to bore you with them right now. Not at 10 o'clock. Well, we've got to be. What time are we teeing off? 7:30. What time? 7:30. So, I'm going to get an early night. Everything on charge?
Everything is charged.
Everything is charged? You sure?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Literally no idea. We are about to embark on this epic journey. So, as mentioned, I'm not entirely sure what the qualifying mark is. I mean, US Open regional qualifying, if it's anything like the UK qualifying, if it's a nice day, you're looking at a few under par. Wow, look at this. This is just like a proper championship venue. Not hitting fairways around here is going to be an absolute nightmare. So, that's the goal for today. Okay, let's have a good one. Oh, I've almost missed it to begin with. That's in the right rough. That's going to be a fair bit back as well. Horrendous strike.
No breakfast ball this morning.
No breakfast ball today, Ron. Proper golfers. Yeah, a little bit of a push to begin this morning. Got 150 in, obviously some tree trouble. I think I really want to try and get, if possible, in that front left bunker. If I manage to cut it enough to get on the green with this 7, that would be good, but a slice will do the job. Keep slicing. Yep, just on the left fringe. That was pretty good. Screens look nice. All downhill left to right. They don't look as crazy fast as some of the others out here that we've been to. We're also starting on the 10th, so we're going to get to the Snake Pit, which is like the famous holes here on 16, 17, 18. So halfway through this round, I'm going to be hit with the most devastating halfway points of a round. The walking. Oh god. Just literally the greatest putt to ever do it. No one better than me. No one better with a flat stick than me.
What? I've walked it in like
It's never anywhere else.
like 8 feet before it went in.
Need to calm down a little bit. I'm trying to take all these rounds quite seriously. I should have been up so much earlier this morning. I should have been stretching. I should have been doing everything that gets me ready for a round, and I just didn't do it. But it's like my putting anyway, with like how my body's feeling, has to be my main weapon. Fortunately, it is. Right, go on. Right, okay. Oh, come on. Turn the body, isolate the shoulder, then smooth through. There's a couple of bunkers up there on the left, so I want to be finishing just to the right of them. It's a necky one again. Get a lie. Yeah, it's bad, but it's not bad enough to be terrible. Oh, the GT3 saved me on that one a little bit, my word. Look at that.
Bit off the hill.
Bit. Practically that with the shaft. So some of the goals for this year, obviously trying to get through open qualifying again, US and UK is the main goal. Again, trying to get through regionals is For me, the big mental step, and then reassessing my game and trying to improve from where I was last year, where I was a little bit not overawed by the occasion, but I went in there with a bit of an attitude of, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, that's fine. You know, I've done so well to get to this point. When in fact, I should have been a lot more focused and a lot more determined to try and get through final stage. I know that sounds a bit silly because obviously it was a whole goal of the year. I was determined, but I think it was just a certain lack of self-belief. Certain lack of self-belief. And, you know, believing in yourself, especially at golf, it can be such a tenuous thing. You know, confidence in this game can come and go so quickly. Okay, so I've actually come a lot further right than I thought, and I'm just gonna have to chip out. I'm gonna go through the right gap rather than the left gap because I want to try and get a little bit more distance out of this. I want to try and leave myself a 7 or a 6 iron in maybe. So I'm going to hit an 8 iron, just back foot it, just try and get through this gap back onto the fairway. Managed to get down here a decent distance, which is nice. Preferred lies today as well, so do hit the course record. It's unfortunately not going to count. 159 pin. So just kind of like back left, well no, back centre really there. Pretty much straight at it, there's no need to go left or right. Let's grab a piece. Might be in that right bunker, I think. Ah, just pushed it. Green's not very big. It's tight, isn't it?
Sorry?
Greens are pretty small, really.
Yeah.
Well, that was crap. Swung. Whoa. Alright, it's a bogey. Birdie bogey start. Just a quest for the opens. Need to be more disciplined this year.
Leaking right shot with the driver is a new one. Like,
Yeah.
compared to what he did last year, like this is a...
It must be coming in because of the injury.
Because of the injury, yeah.
Because it was always, I mean, drawing it with a driver. Really.
Exactly, yeah. So
this is a new one.
got a bit of work to do, but still a lot of golf to play.
All right, a little shorty. Green is 359 yards away, but I'm just laying back today. Lols. Dog leg to the left, and then it kind of goes up to the green on the right, which is just getting into the sun. So just a 4 iron. Necky, but it'll be fine. Yeah. Oh man. Stiff today. So to put you into picture with my shoulder, so late last year playing at Pinehurst. Did a bit with Fryer, I didn't really film much for my own channel, we just did kind of stuff for Golf Prime when we were out there. And I was playing and my shoulder was hurting a bit and I just pushed on through. And then we did a round at number 10. Yeah, it wasn't good. And I've kind of rested it pretty much all of December. Now it's kind of coming back into the season, it's just super stiff. I need to get like a proper massage done on it, but we're just traveling and filming like so much straight away. I'm really struggling to kind of manage my time properly at the moment. There's just so much stuff going on. Need to figure it out because, you know, if I want to try and compete at a higher level whilst playing lower level golf, that's obviously not going to end well, is it? What a beautiful day. 180 left in. I'm at a 7. Big cross bunker along the front. Hopefully I've got enough to cover. If not, that front bunker's not the worst thing in the world. At least I'll be hitting what looks like into a bit of an upslope. Cut. All right, on the dance floor, nowhere near the DJ. So pin eye just left. Kind of across the slope. Just falling to the right, slightly uphill. They do break a lot. Picking up a par, first one of the day, mustn't complain. So yeah, that's my main kind of concern, fitness-wise, injury-wise. It's a tricky thing, like power and speed, being able to hit the ball a decent distance. That's always been like one of my strengths. Yeah, to have it not taken away, but to have it lessened to this extent is obviously very concerning. So yeah, I need to figure that out. Wow, that is right. Twist through the body. Okay, 186. It looks like it's at the back, yeah, and slightly on the right-hand side. So I'm going to aim middle of the green, slight cut if possible. This is what a morning, by the way. My word. Copperhead. It's always been my favourite snake. Sit. Wow. I got over, only just though. A weird ass strike on that. A little bit toey, a little bit like meh. Maybe did roll back a little bit, but 6-iron for a 186. It's a club less than ordinarily would be hitting. Oh! Oh! Thought I'd go for the early walk again. All right. Remember this hole from my planning last evening? See this lone tree here, like the one just into the left semi? Straight over that, it's a 290 carry to the fairway. It's a dog leg around to the left-hand side. I'm just gonna go slightly to the right of it, so about a 280 carry. Go on then. Go, 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 go. Oh, if I struck it well enough, it's going to be unbelievably good. While I was trying to get a decent bit of distance, I'm not like turning properly. If I can come through, extend that leg properly, I get a lot more speed. But it does leave me looking like kind of Harold Varner through the ball. Who else really steps up like?
Long drivers.
Yeah, long drivers, yeah.
Long driver, yeah. Basically, I'm a long driver with a chipping backswing. Almost, it was almost really good. I've got 250 left in, and it's either a mini driver cut or it's like a chip down 5. But the lie is actually not too bad. I could definitely get a bit of a cut on it. So I'm just going to aim at that left side and just try and cut this in. Yeah. Keep going then. Yeah, that's fine. It's just chipping across the green. Came out like an absolute rocket, that. All right, 50 yards across. Just a case of really trying to land this in between the pin and the fringe and letting it release. Literally just stopped like a pancake. I mean, it was slightly further right than I wanted and like a yard short, but I really didn't land far away from where I was thinking. How annoying is that? I got still a chance of a birdie there. With my putt in, never write me off. That was annoying. It just like literally stopped. Just keep it going. It's still a 600-yard par 5, so just gonna move a little right to left at the end. Hold. It was always just a tiny bit lacking in pace, just a tiny bit. All right, it's another par. Holding steady. If this was open qualifying, I'd be okay at this point. My nerves are still being checked. Just trust the process. Get in the process. Be the process. Remember the process. All right. So it's 185, playing a little down. Stands are starting to be erected around this green, as you can see. Party hole going on. All right, 6-iron. There you go. That's fine. You can make things work from there. That's stayed left on me. Just left of the green. Ah, what a lovely inviting pin as well. All right, up and down again. Hey, trust the process, stay patient, all these things.
Okay, so in terms of the scores from qualifying last year, so we know it was 3 under was the minimum you needed to shoot,
Yeah.
and 6 under was the most, but we're tracking his back 9 against their back 9. The winner went on an absolute tear on the back 9 and was, at this point, so we're on the 14th now?
Yeah.
At this point...
15th.
15th now. So at this point, he was 3 under on the back 9 already. So he's a little bit out of sight at this point, but Ben Carr, the qualifier at 3 under, was at this point 1 under.
Bit of work to do.
But work to do.
Bit of work to do. Shot, Pete. Great shot.
Scott Stallings, man. It's always Scott Stallings. I just don't think he understands the depth and breadth of my feelings. All right, it's another part. All right, distance control is obviously an issue. I just don't quite know how far I'm hitting it at the moment, but we will overcome, persevere and overcome. I'm sure that's a motto of some kind of military unit. All right, let's cut to a dramatic sizzle voiceover. This is the Snake Pit. 3 of the hardest holes on the PGA Tour. Moccasin is not for the faint of heart. With water down the right and trees on the left, there is no room for error here. Rattler might have the largest green on the golf course, but the pear-shaped putting surface is protected by deadly bunkers. And Copperhead. This uphill par 4 is always a venomous test, but with the added pressure of US Open qualifying on the line, it'll be downright devilish. What an incredible looking hole. That is terrifying. Oh my God. Here we are, 16th hole. The Snake Pit begins. So these 3 holes here, you know, it's kind of where the tournament's won and lost. The widest part of this fairway and the bit that juts out to the water is 230 yards away. It's going to leave me a longer second shot in, but these 3 holes, like making a birdie is great, but it's more about surviving really. I think that's perfect. Yeah. A little bit necky again, but it's dry. It's dry. Mwah. Love this hybrid. All right, first job done. It's gonna leave me a longer shot in, but honestly, it's fine. It's just such a hard looking tee shot. The fairway looks so tight. But I think it's probably a little bit wider than it appears. No, that's a lie. It's not. It's actually, it is actually that tight. Oh my word. But fairway found, something which I've not been doing a lot of recently. Yeah, just over 200 to go. 5 iron. Just trust your distance here. Try and get that turn, get that impact straight at this pin. Towards the back, so if it's a bit short, that's okay. Go on, get back there. Yeah, middle of the green, might be a touch short, but that's a decent strike. Come on, I've got the snake by the tail. I'm dangling it around. Ooh. Gives us an outside look at birdie. Outside look for a mere mortal. It should move a little bit left to right. I think it's just going to straighten a touch at the end. Just a touch pacey. It did start to straighten at the end. Did start to come back. All right, a par on the 16th at Copperhead. All right, we stay at level, trudging along.
You know, trudging, to trudge, the slow, weary, depressing yet determined walk of a man who has nothing left in his life except the impulse to simply soldier on.
So he's level going into this hole. Ben Carr, 3 under player, bogeyed it. So
he's got a shot back there.
So he's got a shot back. He's now tracking with Ben Carr at level through the back nine.
Come on. Come on,
If he can
Pete.
just hold on these holes, it will give him a great chance moving into the front nine to keep pace.
Okay, 211 yards to the middle here, just an amazing view. Slightly up the hill. So it's going to take a good 4-iron to get all the way back there. Just straight at it. Let's just try and keep this going. Just imagine you have a hole-in-one on the 17th. It ain't going to happen there because it's just started to go left, but that's pin eye left. Come on. Bite me, snake boy. Oh, I think I've just found something a little bit mind swing there about almost just trying to like pick it cleanly, not hitting down on it too much. Feels like it's shallow and clip it a little bit easier. All right, 16 in regulation, 17 in regulation, which only leaves the last hole being the absolute brute. Oh, that was good. That was good. That was a good shot. Yeah, I feel a little bit better now. Loosened up a touch, but it is a reminder, I think, of just how far I've got to go in my game and everything I've got to change. My swing, my mental approach, short game, apart from my putt. So it looks like we're up the hill. We've had also have quite a few uphill putts today. This is left to right up the slope. All right, par 16, par 17, the last hole of the snake pit. I'm almost out of it. I'm like clambered to the edge, like Indiana Jones Raiders of the Lost Ark. Can't think, did it get lowered down?
Well, yeah, kind of, yeah.
Carefully, carefully. Go right in there.
And there was all those snakes.
All the snakes, yeah.
And he hates snakes.
Adders and asps.
Yeah.
I told you it would be all right.
Tight. GHP bunkers up the right hand side, fairway bunkers up the left. If I was gonna miss, looking at where that pin is up there, probably right is better. All uphill on the second approach as well, so not easy. Oh, cleared it. Cleared it. There's 290 to clear that bunker. That was a great strike, actually. So far away from the car path. That was a smoked drive. That was really good. We missed the fairway, but it's a very narrow fairway. Hopefully the rough over there isn't too juicy and we can smuggle it up onto the green. Stands going up. It's going to be an incredible amphitheatre to finish up the event. Hard hole as well. Like a lot of American courses that I tend to play, especially in Florida, they don't have much elevation change. Whereas around here, there's like highs and lows. You hit down, you hit up. And I always find it more difficult like hitting up to a raised green. Raised greens and false fronts are like my biggest weakness in life. And chocolate, obviously, and pies, pasta. Beer, definitely beer. Beer's a big weakness. How's that for amphitheatre to finish? And this is like I mean, this is a tricky one. So we've got 101 up the hill. I've not got a slope on. I'm not going to turn it on. It'll be playing a little bit further. It'll be like 105. But the rough is thick. It is juicy. I am in the second cut, so I'm going to have to kind of gouge this out a little bit. 54 degree, a long way up here, a lot further than I thought I'd be. 3/4. Right, maybe it's a tight touch of help in the air, maybe. Come on. Oh, be good. Please be good. I think it could be great. Well, the crowd is pretty quiet. I mean, that guy who's doing something on the stand there, he's facing the other way. That's the only reason I can think why he's not absolutely losing his right now. Crowd going just absolutely wild. Hey, greens are a little soft. I wouldn't have minded a bit of a cheeky jump forward there rather than back. Could have been very close. Come on. Wow. Hey, listen, if you'd offered me 1 under around those 3 holes at the start of the day, I would have, what would a snake have done? Bitten your arm off, or slowly latched on and constricted it to death while it devoured you in its very strong stomach acids. Obviously don't know where I'm at.
What do you think it is? Like, so you've done 9 holes, like, what do you reckon?
I mean, judging on today, it'd be qualifying to be under, 100%. I'm not sure. Low, I still think low, like, in the pressure competition, like 1-2, still probably going to be good. Not sure, but it's playing soft. Yeah. Like, it is playing soft. I think this might be like the easiest I'm going to be able to get to play this golf course. But that's not the point, mate. It's trust the process, 1 shot at a time. Don't make me think ahead, Kieran. You're a bad person. It. Bogey from nowhere. I think that might actually hit the centre stripe. I think it'll be through the fairway. Too straight. All right, 160 yards. This was not where to hit it at all. Bailout should have been way right, but I've got a gap, which is nice. So I can advance it a little bit further forward. It's only 160 left into the pin. If I just back foot an 8 through this gap and just curve it round. Get up. Oh, it's the greatest shot of my adult life. It's just the greatest shot you've ever seen at Copperhead. In your life. Literally in your life. Wow. Oh, it's almost gone in. Maybe it was the place to miss. Golf, man. It is one of the weirdest games ever. Okay, scrambled back to level, God knows how. And now we have 3 holes. Come on, let's keep it going, one shot at a time. Stay patient. Maybe hit it in the trees again. Well, that is not what I needed right then, is it? Oh, what a steaming pile of horse manure. I wasn't going left. Well, that might be all she wrote. I'm gonna have to hole this and then birdie the last 2 to have a chance. 130 left into the pin. We are taking my second ball because my first one's halfway back to Orlando. It's cart path only. I didn't really know where my ball was, so I've brought every single club over with me. 130. Have I literally not brought my pitching wedge? Just got to keep it underneath this first tree, over the second, onto the green, hole it out. Easiest par you're ever going to see. Oh wow, sliced it. Okay. Sat down in the rough. Just a little pop up. I'll let it dribble down right to left. And it came out really, really dead. Doesn't matter if it takes me 12 to get there. Still the best putter on the planet. Oh, that is not the time to do that, is it? What a weird back 9 it's been. 2 to go, come on. Right, 205 yards. Wind's kind of helping a touch off the left-hand side. I'm just going to hit just like a tiny draw. Maybe just a smooth 5. Don't need to go crazy with it. I'm drawing it back in. God, you're a trash golfer. Don't even know if that's made the bunker. Poor strike, but really, really short swing as well. Felt how short that was, just stopped. Oh man, what a messy finish. Come on, chip this in, come on. Woo. Oh, shot, just shot through. Well, yeah, unless I've wildly misjudged the difficulty of this golf course, I don't think 3 or 2 overs going to do it. All right, final hole, par 4, long one up the hill. Fade's a little fade, but I've not really been doing that today, so I'm just going to aim pretty much at the centre of the fairway, on the kind of on the left lip of that right bunker. Yeah, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Relatively, I've got to, if I want to swing with that shortened technique at the moment, I've just really got to concentrate. I can't get lazy with it. I think that's what's happened over the past 2 holes. I just got lazy. Come on, let's finish with a birdie. Yeah, it's just a bit of a sucky ending, really. I mean, I obviously expect better than this from myself. So, I mean, I've never played the course, but the course is not playing difficult. And overall, it's just been disappointing. It's just been meh. But I'm just so far away from being 100% right now. I'm like, just give myself a little bit of leeway, just a touch, and just use it as a spur on to get myself fit, get myself sorted. Right, come on, still one chance for a birdie. Let's go. A raised tee, just like a little bit of a similar hole to 18th in some respects. 115, slightly up the hill, so it's like a full 54. Well, just a little feely 48. A bit of spin. That was a good strike. It's a pretty decent stay. Oh, spun by loads. All right, well, a fair bit of backspin. Pitching into a bit of an upslope, so ripped it back. A little bit downhill, a little bit left, right. All right, finish with a par. Copperhead Course, Innisbrook. You've been an absolute delight. Let's go inside, let's grab a drink, and let's see where I finished compared to last year's competitors. Okay, overlooking the past champions, the greats of our game. But the question is, how did I get on? What was the result?
Well, unfortunately, you didn't make it through local qualifying.
Not the biggest surprise, yeah.
The winner of open qualifying here on that day was 6 under par.
6 under?
6 under par.
Okay.
And the final qualifier shot 3 under par.
Okay. Yeah, no, I can see that. I suppose at one point that's kind of what I was on for, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you were 2 under at one point, weren't you?
Yeah.
After the 9, you were tracking with him, and you actually beaten him. He was level after 9.
Oh, really? And then he turned it on, I turned it off.
Yeah.
I didn't feel too bad. What kind of did me a little bit is that tee shot on the par 3. What was that, like 13th?
Yeah.
That was it didn't. I felt very uncomfortable at that tee shot, and then after that, I was just a bit mentally. I just wasn't quite there. Physically, on that last hole, I felt pretty good. Just changed a couple of things. It's just I'm nowhere near where I need to be with my body to like put up with the strain of like a full proper season of playing, because I think this is going to be what, maybe the second Quest for the Open video, and it's after that point where the comps really start to pile on, and we're going to be doing loads of traveling both in the US, all around the UK. So that's my main concern at the moment. I've got to get myself in order, or it's kind of going to be pointless. If I can't get myself fit, I can't get myself healthy, I'm not going to be physically better than I was last year, so my golf's not going to be better. However much I mentally prepare, if I can't swing a golf club how I want to.
You've also got a fitting coming.
Yeah, and that fitting I've got, I mean, it's a TPI assessment as well that we're doing. I am excited about this year's Quest for the Open, but I'm a little bit worried as well. Kind of worried about not being where I need to be, so we'll see. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Yeah, so next episode is going to be my full bag fitting over at Titleist, and then we've got first comp here in the US coming up. So yeah, we are fully now in the swing of Quest for the Opens. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We've just got past 800,000 subscribers on YouTube, and it would be great to push up towards 1 million. So please make sure you give us a follow. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Kieran. Thank you, Copperhead, and then the Innisbrook Resort. It's been good. A lot of lessons to be learned, I think.